Hello out there. It's Sunday afternoon. I just got done doing a couple of private lessons with some of my jiu-jitsu students. And I've just been thinking about something based both on an article I read. I think Matt Thornton wrote it. At least I believe it was him, as well as some conversation I was having with one of my jiu-jitsu students last night. So just wanted to share this really quick because it was really kind of hit me in a good way, and I was actually just talking to one of my private lesson students about it a minute ago. So hello out there. I'm not sure who's out there. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know who's there. Say hi. I'm going to get started in just about 20 seconds. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday afternoon. Anyway, what this article basically talked about was the idea of going to martial arts schools and self-defense seminars and meeting all these people that were training but were horribly out of shape. And, you know, people are out of shape for different reasons. But during the breaks, these people would go out and they'd go eat at McDonald's, or they'd come back with candy bars or drinking power drinks or whatever, and really got this guy thinking about it. And so he said, hey, why are you guys training for self-defense? And most common answer, you know, was to be able to defend myself, to protect my family, to protect my friends. Okay, great. But why do you want to protect yourself? What's the point of it all? And the answer is because I want to live longer. I want to stay alive. Kind of goes at odds with our other habits, though. If we go to the gym or we go work out or we train to protect ourselves, but then we constantly pour down sugar or go out drinking on the weekends or smoke or do all these other things and claim we want to live longer, we're pretty much at odds with that concept. I'm not saying we got to live perfectly. I certainly don't live perfectly. I'm working on these things myself. In fact, I'm really working on getting sugary drinks out of my diet. But you've got to think about this stuff. You've got to work on being congruent with your thoughts. If you walk around saying, for example, I want to be rich, yet you spend every dime you have on stuff you don't need and you never save anything, you're probably not going to get rich anytime soon. If you claim you want to live longer and you go to the gym every day and you pump iron and you go train in martial arts and you make your body into a machine, yet you go out and get smashed every weekend and constantly eat fatty foods and drink beer and, you know, fill your body up with chemicals, the chances of you living a long time decrease. So again, I'm not a proponent of living perfect 100% all the time. I think that's too much. You know, we got to have fun. I'm a big fan of Tony Robbins. He talks about zagging, where you live healthy, but occasionally you got to go out and have the chocolate sundae. But then you live healthy and occasionally you go out and, you know, drink something or whatever. If that's your choice, But if that's all we do and we're 100% living off balance with our thoughts, we're not going to be in alignment with what we want, and chances are we're not going to get it. So idea here today is if you claim you want to live longer, if you claim you're doing self-defense, if you claim you're training martial arts, or if you're training you're working out to be healthier, think about what else you're doing to your body. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating well? Are you drinking enough water? What kind of thoughts are you walking around thinking? In our Mighty Dragons and our kids classes these next 2 months, we're talking about health. And we got to acknowledge health is physical, yes. Health is mental, yes. Health is also psychological. So we have all these different kinds of health. And if we're not balanced in those things, are we really going to live longer? Are we really living healthy? So again, I'll go ahead and post the article if I can find it from Matt too, because it was a good article to read about being in shape. And yeah, if you want to look better, feel better, and think better, getting sugar out of your diet is probably a good thing to do too, or at least reducing it. So I hope you guys are having a good one. And by the way, if you have any thoughts on this video, as always, I'd love to hear some of your comments. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. If these videos are boring you to death, if I'm talking too much, please let me know. I want to do these videos for those of you that are my friends, for those of you that are my students, for those of you that are thinking about being one of our students. I want to provide some value to you guys. So if these videos aren't valuable to you, I don't want to waste my time. I want to make sure we're doing stuff that's interesting for you guys and is providing some content. So please give me some feedback. I'd love your advice on what I can do better. Love your advice on what you'd like to hear more about. And I'd love to hear your stories. I'm learning all this stuff too. I'm constantly a student. I'm constantly growing. So in fact, some of these more recent conversations have been a result of talking to my own students and my own mentors and just kind of sharing some stuff with you guys. So that's it. Have a great weekend, and I'll see some of you guys real soon.